Right. Another game. I am just coming off of that very short game, which I think I'm going to upload, but maybe I won't upload them in the future. But it was so short, I'm going to play another game. And I'm going to jump right back in. We're black again. We've now actually got a rating. And he's played D4. I'm going to go with E6. I might play my Dutch defense. But no, he's converted into a French defense setup. I don't really play the French defense other than my... See, I was trying to get into a Dutch defense. Now I'm slightly confused. Although if I continued to play the Dutch... God, I'm thinking already. This isn't good. But it is actually worth to spend a bit of time in the opening, particularly if you don't know what you're doing exactly. Because it's so easy just to make a mistake. Let's just go with the French defense then. It's not an opening I really play very much, but I have some basic understanding. So I'll just take it down the lines I normally do. So this is going to end up very similar to like that Alexicek's defense that turned into this, although slightly different. We'll just get some early development going. Right now, I'm playing below my normal rating, so I should have the advantage in a lot of these games. Should. Right, he's brought his bishop out, eh? Now, there's various ways I could play against this. I could block with my bishop. Could bring my queen out. I think he can just bring his knight out then. I could just take here. One of those moves seem okay. Let's go with my usual queen to b6 move. Sometimes I get some pressure down here. Right, I've only got two options. I can take with the pawn, or I can take with the queen. I don't know which is best, but I think I'm going to take with the pawn. Get my bishop out down this way. Also have a stronger centre here. I can take, push this forward with that kind of vibe. What to do now? I could do this straight away. He takes. I've always got this option to push. Kinda like it. Let's just go for it. And I am gonna push straight away, why not? Take control of the centre here a little bit. Force his knight back. And then I need to work on getting my pieces developed. Probably bring my knight out. This kind of direction. Let's just do it. Try and keep up on the time a little bit so we can think a bit when it matters a bit more. He's just going to be doing some developing moves, no doubt. I don't know exactly. He brings his knight out. Is this a threat? Does it matter? Just move my queen out the way. I could bring my knight out, make room for my bishop. Which square is better? Does it matter? Even bring my knight here, I guess. Put pressure on this pawn. Let's bring it out over here. Seems like an okay square. Leave room for my bishop. I don't know that I like music with words, so I'm gonna switch songs. I don't know why that song's here. I need to think, wait, what did he just do? Did he just take my pawn? That can't be right, surely. I mean, I can take, he takes. He's on the rook. But essentially he's just getting 2 pawns for the piece. Surely that's better for me. I mean, I have to take it. Now, do I bring the bishop? Why not? Attack the queen. Put the bishop on a better square. I feel he didn't need to do what he just did. I should have a slight advantage now. I mean, it's only 1 point worth of material. If I get my king castled, should be in good shape. Let's get my bishop out and try and tuck my king away. Over here. He's playing very, very quickly. I think that's one of the problems at this. I would like to say low level, but for some people that might be high level. But for these levels, like, he's got more time than when he started, and he's just like insta-moving sometimes. I think I'm just going to go ahead and castle and get my king safe. Not overthink it too much. I mean, I've got a very strong bishop here. Could line up a checkmate threat. My knight's a little bit loose. My bishop's a little bit loose. I need to be slightly careful. But I've got an extra piece to count for something. Now he's having a bit of a think. He's got this move. He can take it. He can get his knight in. Just move my rook out of the way. His knight will have to move. But he has to go back. Right, what is he doing? What's this? Try and let his bishop out? It's not really scary. Suppose it lets him do this. Wait, I've got this tactic. Attack the queen, skewer, queen to rook. So if I were to do that, he could counterattack my knight. Oh, actually, that might lead me in trouble. So if I do this, and do this, and then take his rook, and he takes my knight, he's actually threatening checkmate here. So I don't have time to get my bishop back. Actually, I don't think I can do this. Tricky. Very tricky. Bring my knight forward. This is when there's so many options. Could bring my queen, double attacking this knight, with the sneaky threat of a checkmate on this square if he moves the knight out of the way. Although if he moves the knight out of the way, it's kind of blocking, isn't it? If he moves the knight back here, it'll be pinned to the king, so I can just take it. I suppose he could just defend it. But is that even that good? I can then attack it again. It does also protect this knight and then opens up this threat. Because once this knight is protected, I am threatening to skewer the queen and the rook. Actually, I kind of like it. Let's go for it. So he has to be a bit careful now. Like, there's a big checkmate threat if this knight is ever moved. Not that it can move very many places. But now I'm also threatening this. I'm almost having too many threats now. Like, then it becomes difficult to know. Yeah, so now he's attacking my bishop, but that's almost forcing me to play this move. I've got another option of taking this pawn. And if he moves the king, I can just gang up on this knight. Which option is better? If I come here, does he have any good moves with his queen? At the moment, all my pieces are defending each other. So he can't even attack anything. Even if he comes to an aggressive square like this, he's actually not threatening anything. And take his rook. And then I can take his knight. Oh, he's just done those. I think he's done those. There's too many good moves. Everything wins. So he's come for this aggressive option. But he actually can't take anything at the moment. Can he do some... No, I don't think he can take anything. And if I take this and he takes it, I can literally just take this knight as well. There'll be so much material up. I mean, I don't know if it's the best, but it's definitely winning. Wait, what is this move? Is this a good move? Probably not. I can just take this. If he takes this, I can just take with the rook. He's not really threatening anything else. And that's probably good enough. I do want to get rid of the knight just so he doesn't have some hidden attack that I am not noticing. Is there a way to be more greedy? Just bring my bishop back. Is he actually threatening anything? He takes here, check. I mean, just move my king out the way. Does he actually have a threat? I think this is just simple and good enough. Let's just do it. If he takes here, I just take with the rook. I'm attacking the queen. And he has to move his queen, and then I get my bishop back. Okay, so he's taking here. I have the option of retreating this, or I take his bishop. Probably take his bishop, isn't it? Still defending the knight. Right. How much material am I up? I'm up a load of material. It's almost like he's not really threatening very much now. I could just take this pawn. Let him take. Gives me a check. Just move my king out the way. It's kind of simple, isn't it? Everything's defended. Let's just do it. Whatever. So now we need to display endgame technique and finish this guy off. We've got a good decisive advantage. Plenty of extra material. Now it's just about exchanging. Keeping things defended. Maybe one day promote a pawn. He does have a lot of pawns. But I've literally got an extra rook and an extra knight. If I can't win this, then what can I win? So he is on this now. Wondering if there's a way to... I mean, the way to win now is either to go for a checkmate attack or just slowly trade things off. It's not the easiest to trade things off. I mean, I could do something very simple. Get my knight into this square. Threatening some checkmates over here at some point. I think my knight stands better here, and this does weaken his king. And it defends this, because it moves my knight out of the way. Let's just do that, why not? So I don't need to do the best move, as long as it's a move that's not losing my advantage. I've got plenty of time. He's barely used any time. But then we have used our time and sought ourselves a nice advantage. It's all good. At the moment I'm not threatening checkmate because his queen's covering the square, but it doesn't matter really. If his queen moves, I can harass his queen. He's disconnected. He's back again? Probably means he's just got a bad connection slightly. Right, so he's done this move. Now technically he can't take this at the moment because he's pinned. So I don't have to move my knight yet. I'm not really threatening much when I bring the knight in. Does free my queen up though. Let's just do it. It's protected by the rook, so he can't just take it. Currently, my pawns are all protected. I want to move this rook, but then I'm slightly worried that I'm leaving a loose pawn. I don't really want to drop pawns, because one way to win is to get rid of his stuff and promote. As he's moved over here, so I do know that if I can get my queen attacking this square, I can checkmate. If I go simply here, he's got this move, but then I've got this move. Can he even stop me? I'm not sure he can. Well, let's see what he does. His only move to stop checkmate is to do this, and then if I just slowly bring my queen in, how does he stop this? I mean, he can take the knight with the queen, but then he loses his queen, so... Ah. I can now take this pawn. I guess it's worth. It's a free pawn, might as well take it. At the very least he goes back and I go back and we get the same position again. I'd like to do this move, but then it drops a rook, so I can't do that. I could attack the queen now. Let's do that, actually. Gets my rook off this square. Then I am potentially doing this. Right, he's on this rook slightly, but that's okay. Where's the finishing move? I guess I bring my knight back, so it's like in my queen. He's going to come back here. Now I can bring my rook in. He still can't take this. This rook's defended by my queen. He's in a bit of a jam. Slowly but surely. Yeah, see, if I was white, I'd be resigning, but then that's me. I tend to resign more easy than most people, I think. Oh, and he's resigned. Wonder why he decided to resign at that moment of all places. In general, I do rematches, but I want to be able to review the game. Let's go to game review. Unfortunately, I'm gonna... It says try premium for free, but it's not for free. I have to put my credit card details in. That's already an annoyance. And I don't really want to waste money on a second premium account. Chess.com is nice, but it's not cheap. One day, if I get a huge donation, maybe. If I ever become a popular streamer. So unfortunately, we don't get to see all our scores and our accuracies, which is a bit of a shame, because I do like to see it. But I can look through with the computer. We see the graph. It was steady in my favour most of the game. Let's slowly go through. I guess let's go with the engine, and then we can see if we did a big mistake. It's not quite as... So we ended up doing a French defence. I'd planned to do a Dutch defense, but he turned it into a French defense, which I don't know very well, but and he's done the advanced variation where he pushes the pawn forward here. And I've just done some standard stuff. So all of this seems okay. It says I'm marginally better, not very much, but a little bit. So you can learn, go through some of the openings here. But yeah, you have to upgrade to do that. The bastards, they don't let you learn without paying them. Oh well. Let's just go and make sure we've not done any big blunders. So he had the option with the queen or the pawn. The pawn is the better option, which is what we went for. He castled. We did the best move. All of this seems okay. And it says I've got a pleasant advantage here, which is already nice out of the opening. Nothing huge, but something. I brought my knight out. It liked me bringing my knight here. And then he kind of blundered, so he's already like quite losing now. Because he's done a sacrifice, but it doesn't lead to anything. He just basically gave a piece away for a couple of pawns, which just isn't enough. Brought my bishop here. Did it like that move? Bishop b7, and it's in the list of good moves. It seemed reasonable enough. And then I just brought my bishop out. So what's it want me to do? It wants me to move my queen over here. Moving the queen over here threatens this knight because it's pinned to the king. Don't know what else it does really. My move's the second move, so I mean that's good enough. And he brought the knight in. So I'm doing quite a lot of the best moves here. Just castled. Again we did the best move. Queen to g6, that's what we played. And then initially I was thinking about this, but then we worked out... What did we work out? That he can... No, that was back before, wasn't it? Wait, when was it that I initially had that option? I was initially thinking this here, but then we realised that he's got this checkmate there. So what would have happened if I did this? I'm not losing, but if he comes over here... I have to spend a time to defend my knight. Then he gets his rook out. I mean, all of it seems to be winning. So he brought the knight in. I just simply took his rook. I'm already doing a huge win. This move felt a bit tricky, but... So it wants me to attack his queen directly. I just simply took his knight. I was doing simple moves, so I didn't do the best move, but my advantage is still substantial. I'm still crushing here. Sometimes it's good just to play simple chess. Because this is already way more than enough of them what we need to win the game. And then I started to go for a more try and do a checkmate kind of style as opposed to trading. But it's just difficult to trade, so I'm just using my extra pieces. And then I went with this, trying to sneak my queen in. What do they want me to do? Queen to f5. See, who would have thought that this versus this makes a difference? I mean, they're both winning, but look, one's way more winning than the other. In my mind, I can't understand why. So why is this so much better? If he does the same thing. Rook to d2. What? See, I don't get it. I still don't understand why here versus here makes such a big difference. Anyway, for a human it doesn't really matter. It's all winning. So I went here. And then I took the pawn. Did it like that move? It's slightly difficult to follow this. It is better when we can do the review. But hey, what? You're gonna get one free one a day. What can you do? And now there's already some mates on board, like force mates. I wouldn't have got mate in 13, but what did I do here? Brought my rook down. It's all good now. And then apparently there's a mate. Well, he hung his queen. That's why he resigned. I didn't even see that. I hadn't got to thinking about my move before he resigned. But yeah, he basically hung his queen. So yeah, that's why he resigned. That makes sense. I did actually say, why did he resign now? Yeah, he hung his queen. Well, a nice game in the bag. Mainly from his mistakes, really. I wish I could see what my accuracy was. I think that game would be pretty high, maybe above 90 even. Wait, best move 10, excellent move 5. We did 2 mistakes. Does it tell me what the mistakes were? That's his mistake, isn't it? Oh, that's his mistake. Wait, is this me? I did 0 mistakes. Is this accurate? I think it is, actually. I did 14 best moves, 6 excellent moves. Possibly something here. We did no mistakes. Well, that's how to play chess. Just don't make any mistakes. Right, another game done. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one, everybody.